All right, viewers, we are talking about Venezuela, the big attack that happened on Venezuela is what we're discussing. And this, of course, viewers, has been a big move by Trump, which is what we're discussing today. So this, viewers, has been a very big step yesterday. A lot of reactions on this. If these actions are really justified, so we've gotten you all those details, viewers, since yesterday at the big attack that US did, pardon me, on Venezuela. And of course, Maduro and his wife were captured by the US and taken to New York City. This has been a very big step, of course, by the US. And now, on 26th, US strike in Caracas under Operation Absolute Resolve, capturing President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, from Puerto Tiuna. They were flown and transferred to New York, where they arrived on January 4 to face long-standing US charges of narco-terrorism, drug trafficking, and related offenses stemming from a 2020 indictment. International reactions have been mixed and largely critical. China and Russia strongly condemned the strikes as aggression and called for Maduro's immediate release. Iran denounced it as a violation of sovereignty. The UN expressed deep alarm, and Venezuela's interim leadership under Vice President Delcy Rodriguez has declared a national emergency while demanding Maduro's return. Let's now take a look at why Venezuela's oil reserves are significant in the global economy. So let me take you through that, viewers. Now, Venezuelan oil reserves, we're talking about that, and we're talking about the significance. Now, world's largest proven crude oil reserves, roughly 17 to 19% of the global total oil reserve. We're talking about the Venezuelan oil reserves. Now, the significance, of course, let's look at the figure here of Venezuela's oil exports. Now, Venezuela's energy review from 2016 to 2023 by US Energy Information Administration is where this data is coming from. So when we talk about Venezuela's oil exports, you're looking at various figures. Now, the top global reserves, rank 1 country Venezuela, reserves 303, Saudi Arabia 267, Iran at 209, and Canada at 170, and Iraq at 145. So those are the top global reserves. Now, historically funding 58 to 90% of government revenues through exports. So these are the revenue percentages that have been generated. Now, under the Maduro regime, management and sanctions exacerbated this, caused output to plummet from a peak of 3 million BBD in the early 2000s to current levels. Now, heavy sour crude suited for diesel, key for transport, manufacturing. So that is the heavy sour crude. Now, current production 0.8 to 1.1 million BPD, which marks less than 1% global output. Peak historical 3 to 3.5 million BPD, early 2000s to 1970s. Full tap could add millions, easing diesel shortages and inflation risks. Now estimated at 303 billion barrels. Accounting for roughly 17 to 19% of the global total. Primarily heavy crude oil located in the Orinoco belt. So that